life-changing Tamagoyaki that's 100% vegan. Okay, this is a series where I'm veganizing international egg recipes. This is a Filipino dish with eggplant. Also, I made a Vietnamese pizza made with rice paper. And so I felt like the Tamagoyaki was a very impressive result, but something that I worked on a lot. And this is actually the original Tamagoyaki that I made, and I didn't really like it because it was like a little too thin. It wasn't bouncy. And now this is the recipe that we're working on right now. It's fluffy, it's delicious. I feel like flavor and consistency work great. Using a base of chickpea flour, garlic powder, turmeric for color, also rice vinegar, and I'm also using dashi, which is a Japanese soup base, which gives it that Tamagoyaki flavor. Also, tapioca flour is important to get a bouncy egg. And using also some silken tofu for firmness and mass. Also water, sugar for sweetness. And then also blending it with a hand mixer. I like to use this instead of a blender because it's easy for cleanup. And I think visually too for, social media. Pouring the batter on a oiled pan. Now, I actually have a Tamagoyaki pan, which I know a lot of people don't have something like that, but you can use like a sheet pan, any type of flat surface pan that'll allow you to pour the egg in a rectangular shape. Maybe if you have a round pan that's large enough, but you should have a rectangular shape in order to maintain the integrity of the Tamagoyaki shape. Now, if I were to do this over again, I would have cooked it through and flipped it over, but I didn't. I actually waited and I cooked it through, and I think it's a little overdone on one side, but I'm just working with it and doing the roll. I usually use two spatulas in order to do the roll. Now, in order to maintain a mass and make it a very thick consistency, I'm actually pouring more batter down and I'm cooking that batter through. And then eventually we're going to go ahead and roll that as well. But I feel like the vegan egg is better when you flip it and then cook it through on both sides, and then you can actually do a lot of rolling. I'm actually thinning it out a little bit and making it cook through, and then here's the second roll that makes it a complete unit. And I actually cook it through. You can see it's well browned. Cooked it on both sides. And I'm adding actually some black salt to give the egg a kind of an eggy flavor. It's best to use the black salt as a finishing salt. And then also here we are cutting the segments because that's how Tamagoyaki is presented. And there you have it. I mean, it's a classic Japanese egg dish. I feel like you almost can't tell the difference between this and real egg. And it was made with tofu and chickpea flour. And look how happy I am. Anyway, thanks for watching, and till the next episode.